You don't have to fight toxic people to protect your peace. Sometimes the smartest move is simply becoming unavailable. No long explanations, no emotional reactions, no constant access. When you stop feeding their drama, they eventually look for attention somewhere else. Boundaries don't make you a bad person. They show that you respect your time, energy, and mental space. Sometimes protecting your peace means stepping back quietly. Stop explaining yourself. Stop explaining yourself, because over-explaining often comes from a need for approval, not clarity. The more you explain, the more you give others space to question, judge, or manipulate your decisions. Instead, keep it simple and firm. I can't. I'm not available. No long reasons. No guilt. Your decisions don't need validation. Your clarity is enough. Delay your response. Because instant replies create the expectation that you're always available. When you take your time, you show that your life doesn't revolve around others. It also gives you space to think. Instead of reacting emotionally, you're not ignoring, you're responding on your terms. And that quiet shift builds respect without saying a word. Become boring to them. Toxic people are drawn to drama, reactions, and emotional energy. When you stop giving excitement, no arguments, no deep reactions, no personal details, you become uninteresting to them. Keep conversations simple, neutral, and short. When there's nothing to feed on, they slowly lose interest and look elsewhere. Create physical distance. Space naturally reduces influence. When you're not always around, toxic people have fewer chances to affect your mood, decisions, or energy. Spend less time in their presence, avoid unnecessary meetups, and choose environments that feel peaceful. Distance isn't rejection, it's protection. Decline without alternatives. Offering options keeps you involved. When you say, I can't but maybe later, or suggest another plan, you leave the door open for pressure. Instead, keep it clear and final. I won't be able to. No backup plans, no rescheduling. A simple no creates a strong boundary without conflict. Let them be mad. Their reaction is not your responsibility. When you start setting boundaries, some people will feel uncomfortable or upset, not because you're wrong, but because they're losing control or access to you. Don't rush to fix their emotions or explain yourself. Their anger will pass, but your peace will stay. The slow fade. Not every distance needs a dramatic ending. Instead of confrontation, you gradually reduce contact, fewer replies, shorter conversations, less availability. There's no big announcement, just a quiet shift in your presence. Over time, the connection naturally weakens, and you move on without conflict. Everything comes down to one simple shift: protecting your energy. You don't need to argue, explain, or prove anything. Just become less available, less reactive, and more focused on yourself. When you choose peace over pleasing others, toxic people lose their power over you.